Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. I'm so glad I had my coffee just now. Intergalactic Wrangler, DJ Wardove, Tim, Dorothy, Sarah, Rachel, where Sarah, Rachel, I know Renee was here. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. So, thank you. That was made by our very own John No Memes Clay. No Memes. John No Memes Clay made that. And I got something else to show y'all. And Brent just started his show too. Sorry, Brent, I'm on right now. So, hey, I was just getting into some pictures. Yep. I was just getting into some pictures. I wanted to show these because I was like, whoa, this is awesome. I do believe this is being made by John himself. That's cool. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Let me zoom in a little bit. Go. What is this? Thank you. Goodbye. That is cool as hell. Look, little spaceman looking very well spacey and a little bit space marine-y, which is cool. I love that. I love that. So there's that. And also, got to show you this. This is also freaking awesome. I got to live up to this hype, y'all. I got to live up to this hype. What am I going to do? I got to look, check out the back of that card. I'm going to zoom in so we can read this stuff. Hold on me. Let's read this stuff. He has stats on top. Interdimensional explorer. Hell yeah. Got let's see. From the splintered timeline of Earth X9. Earth X9. Wow, that's okay. Nathan once was a quantum physical experimenting with dimensional rifts. An accident occurred during a test. Dun, dun, dun. Jump fused his suit with a fragment of the quantum core, granting him the power to traverse alternate realities. Now he explores time and space, recovering lost tech and defending the multiverse against the onslaught of the collapsing dimensions. Mission status ongoing. Further in series, we have Zara, Void Stalker, Dr. Null. I love it. And Synthetic Diplomat. I freaking love it. Scan to watch the Quantum Show cartoon. You're going to make me make a Quantum Show from Chrono City NT-A09. Love it. Barcode, scan code, made in Macroverse, 501 phase loop, Chrono City NT. I love it. That is awesome. Whoops. That is cool as hell. You gonna make me do a cartoon now? Oh man, I love it. Maybe I gotta call Dollar Tree. It's time for a new series. I gotta put Final Faction back in and get Quantum Explorer up in there. Hell yeah, I love that. Tell me about it. Oh man, that is so cool. And yeah, that's Lynn. Yeah, showed me that. He said, dude, I want to send you money for this stuff. I got a job and all, so let me do that. There he is. Nah, QR goes to your YouTube channel. Okay, well, it doesn't go to the multiverse. That would be a little bit hard on the phones that we have. I think our phones would blow up if we try to scan the universe in. So Robot Jim is our guy. Shout out. Totally great work, dude. I love that. And yeah, that will cause me to fire up my printer. If you were to send me the files, I'll make what is it, a 6? I'll make it Black Series, bro, for real. I'll do a Black Series figure on that. That's awesome. Yeah, totally. Totally. Don't tell China. Right. But he did such, I want to look at them again. I want to look at this again. And yeah, let me get over to it. I think it's yeah, he made one like this, right? And that is right there. Oh, that's that. Okay. That was a thumbnail. But this was a raw design. He You're on fire over there, dude. Look at that. That is bad to the core ass. Even got articulation on the or design work on the back. Love it. Love it. He painted up a couple of them. Those are awesome. Those are freaking awesome. Okay. But yeah. Oh, well, I did. I just did. Didn't I? Yeah. I mean, here we go. There you go. I did. They were in the list kind of back there. That's all. Let me. Yeah, these look great, dude. Man, that's a chunky figure. Let me tell you, I love it. And your paint is on point, dude. Let me tell you. Standing in front of a quantum box. There it is. But yeah, there's that. Okay. And but yeah, that's cool as hell, man. That is awesome. I will buy this stuff from you. You don't have to. I got a job. I had a few things to talk about. Welcome to the Quantum Show. Like and subscribe if you're here. You're Quantum. Of all the cat videos, you ended up here. So earlier in the week, I went on Rich Saves America, and some of y'all saw that. That was fun. I want to go over. It's the week, it's the week, and I'll try to keep it in order. But yeah, earlier in the week, I went on Rich Saves America show because I have been arrested in the past. Holy cow. Because of unpaid dog shot tickets. And it was a setup from the beginning. They didn't want, hey, Aussie, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Aussie Boss is here. The green light is still on. How you like that thumbnail? I like that one. AI did that one pretty good this time. So I went on Rich Saves America because I didn't pay dog tickets, and it was a setup from the first. Because when I went to pay them, they didn't have any record of them. So when I got pulled over, I think he was looking for somebody else, honestly. And then he beat me up while putting me into the police car. By the way, torture cuffs suck. Okay, they suck. They don't bend the way you bend, because when you get them put on you, they hurt. And he cranked down on them. I had marks on my arm, on my wrist for like 3 days after that. That sucked. So there was that. We went over it. What was done right, wrong, what could have done. I should have filed a complaint because he was treating me like I was resisting. He was acting like, and I could have sent them pictures of the marks on my wrist because did I show y'all? Well, y'all wouldn't have been there. Okay, so let me see. I have that picture saved somewhere. And well, I can just bring up a new picture. That's okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. This is an easy one to. Okay, now. Yeah. This is what he used on me, right? And let me go ahead and just show this. This is a nice big picture. And there was no reason to use these, right? Yeah. You see the way they bend? They're not bending the way you bend, okay? These are not the exact ones that he used on me, but they were very similar. Why he even had these, I don't know. They only bend one way. And mine seemed to have some kind of ridges on the inside, but he cranked down on them. And then the guy in there took the cue from him and cranked down on the regular ones, the ones with the chain, and chained me to a freaking wall. Like I was like trying to give him trouble or nothing. He even tried to make small talk. And I told him, dude, you're taking me to jail for dog tickets. I'm not really into it, into talking about stuff. And he acted like, oh my God, why would you not? Why would you say that? I'm being so cool with you. Whatever. But that was when I went over there. Yeah, double lock. And the angle, think of the angle that your hands are at when you're back, when you got that going on, right? Think of the angle. Now, observe the angle those are at. If you just even, I mean, just being in them causes, I mean, they got your wrist like this, but these things, and you're behind your back. So they're cranking into you like at an angle, like at that angle. So you got that metal eaten into your arms. So any movement, okay. But I mean, I'd rather have the handcuffs other than the Foley catheter. Okay, give me the handcuffs. I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? And I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm not gonna talking nice to me while beating me up. Yeah, totally unnecessary. He was cool up until he got me on camera. And then he was acting like tough guy, threw me in the car, pulled me out of the car, keeping me off balance the whole time. Anyway, that was what happened then. And that's what inspired me. Plus the awesome freaking intro. It said exploration. Well, normally I'm just sitting here at my desk. So I decided to take this camera out to the cemetery. Hope y'all watch that. Hey, Cindy. Okay. I'm going to leave a link to Rich Saves America, where I was arrested for unpaid dog tickets. yeah, that's it. And it was insane. Let me see here. And there's no reason for that. And it shouldn't have been a thing to do, right? It shouldn't have been a thing for him. There was no reason for. Let me go ahead and put it at the spot where I come on. Let me see here. Okay, I will put this in the description after the show, as well as in the chat room right now. Yeah. Okay. Now the link is in there now. Save it. Watch it now if you got to. It's about 10. Actually, it's about. How long was I on there for? About 30 minutes. I was about on. We were talking about this stuff for 30 minutes, but me and Rich are buddies. We're friends. We've known each other for over 10 years, probably going on 15 now. And yeah, and okay, that will be. Thank you, Wrangler. I keep forgetting to say that. And hit, smash, destroy, pummel that like button, set it on fire. So there's that. And I'm going to put this in the notes for after the show. Now, this is recapping, right? The week, and that's how I started the week. It was a lot of fun, right? It was a lot of fun going on Rich's show. I gotta say, me and Rich, I got told that we have a great conversational flow. That's awesome. We should be tag teaming. Caress that like button. Make the like button feel uncomfortable with a gentle caress. Also saying, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the cemetery walk. Now, it will also be in the description after the show. And I went in almost right after this Rich Saves America show is when I went over there. I was compelled. Normally, I don't set foot near the cemetery at night. I don't. I mean, haunted is haunted, and they don't like you coming around at night. I didn't go into the inner fence. Never that. Okay. But I went outside, and it was a good thing because a huge, like a 60-foot tree fell during all the storms, and no one knew it. They still wouldn't know it if I hadn't gone out there. What was I doing? Oh, the cemetery walk, right. So I'm going to leave the link in there, and the cemetery walk is going to be. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the wrong one. That's not the right one. Yeah, let's a new type of show. Let's go see. So that was an awesome thing to do, by the way. All you got to do is dangle it a little bit, and I'll latch onto it. Let's go see. Hey, Raven. Okay, here's the link to the show. The Let's Go See, right? It is in there. It will be in there in the description after the show also. I get it. I take notes, right? And I'm sorry if it takes a moment from the show for me. Like, what is this guy doing? What are the odds of someone discovering my show and seeing that? By the way, just a little while ago, I can tell you exactly minutes ago, I got some comments from this dude who I will not link in the description because he was trolling. Check it out. Dyson and goggles are here, using them whenever I can. That video, right? If you don't remember, it's. Let me just turn the video down and look at my goofy self here. I'll show you that video. Remember that one? That's the one I did. I was showing off. I got them, and they were there. Those look freaking goofy as hell, but by the way, I still own them. They are still real. They haven't degraded. I've been keeping them in my backpack. And I got comments today, about an hour ago. And check it out. This guy says, where are we? Okay. So fake. I literally have $1 million to spend, and I would pay to get the real ones. Get them then. Go find them. You mean the ones from the 20s? Good luck, dude. They're in museums now. Do you mean the night vision from Vietnam? Good luck. They're like 10 grand. Good, if you can find them. But take your $1 million. So I reply. Now he says, so fake. I literally have $1 million to spend, and I would pay to get the real ones. He literally has $1 million to spend to get the new ones. Okay. Thanks. And I say, thanks for watching and commenting, waiting for your $1 million video. He replies, you can't read ... I'm like, okay. I say, be sure to like and subscribe. And then I looked at his channel. A dude out of Canada, and he does not have any Bigfoot content, no cryptid content, not even a picture of a tree. I responded to him, I looked at your channel here. Do you have anything about any cryptids since you are in Canada? Bigfoot, Dogman, anything? Bring something to this discussion. I don't. Yeah, he sounds like a child. His videos. He has four videos. He sounds like a child. I do believe he is a. I know. Like I know you. I'm not giving any clout. I'm not even saying the channel name. So okay, you don't like my videos? Boo hoo. Go kick rocks, buddy. I don't care. But thanks for watching and commenting 3 times. Yeah, I know. Don't feed the trolls. And it's like literally a child. Literally. The videos are anime and they look like, I don't know. And yeah, they do. Westworld attire for sure. They do. And I thought about getting some just to have the look, to wear on my Bigfoot hat. But that is what happened there. Now, earlier today, I just had to go to the store, right? As normal, had to go to the store. I went grocery shopping, and my receipt. This is just cool, right? I know I'm back on the right track because signs are thrown at me, right? And now I know how to look at them. And the sign that I got for this was thus. And this is a good one. And you guys know how big I am on repeating and sequential numbers. I did not try to get this. 45, 45. Those are good numbers. Those are real. And oh man, and I keep seeing them, even the little ones, like 1 2 1 2 and 2 3 3 2. Seriously, they're all, so many are coming up like this. Yeah, 45 45. I'm back on track. I just, oh man, and Guy came up. I was starting to get upset again about work stuff, and Guy says, "Hey, trust me." I do. So, yeah, when you have numbers like that, it means that, and you're not trying for them. You're not going after whatever. It even happened when I bought gas, and I'm like, how do I not get a round number when I pay 30 for gas? How's that happen? It's like 31, 31, or I forget exactly what that one was. That was 2 days ago. And but yeah, I love when these numbers come up. And the numbers are coming up. And that means I'm on the right track. And even when I got a little bit frustrated thinking about that guy, then with words, she came up to me with words. Trust me, I do. I don't need to distrust her because she has pulled some really cool rabbits out of her hat in the past. I'm talking about spirit guide, right? She's really tripped me out. Okay, really tripped me out. I mean, I could go over it, but I'm not going to name the channel. They came to my channel saying it was fake. They had $1 million. I literally have $1 million to spend, and I would get the good ones. And I'm like, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. 12. You know what? I woke up at 12 today because every day I'm like, "Hey Siri, what time is it?" And "Hey Siri, what time is it?"
Okay, I found this on the web. For what time is it? Hey Siri, what time is it? Check it out.
Well, that didn't work. Thank you, Siri. Hey Siri, thank you. Well, that's odd. Um. Oh, sorry about that. I deleted what? Did I miss something here? Wait a minute. Is somebody in here on my YouTube giving this is gonna be cool. Let's see. Where's my YouTube channel? I got my I don't need the sound. Uh I have my sound playing to a stereo. So is somebody in here deleting their own comments? So is that guy here that has $1,000,000? Come on, $1,000,000. By the way, shout out Brent on Paranormal Portal. He is on right now. Sorry, dude. This is my scheduled show on a regular. I didn't know you were going to be doing it too. So, oh, let's see. You can't read. I literally have $1,000,000. Okay, well, where is my channel? And I'm live. Let's see what the chat room looks like from here. I wasn't. I'm looking from over here. Hmm. What inside joke? Okay. You deleted that faster than you okay. Well, I'll go ahead and close YouTube now. By the way, I'm locked at 720 because StreamYard said my connection is not so great. And I'm like, okay. Inside joke. Okay. That's cool. And that's a good one. That's a good number too. That's both that is 1143. Well, that's 11 and that's 43. So it's sequential and repeating. Sounds good to me. I would want to divine further into that number though. But I woke up at 12:12 and Aussie saw that I was live at 12:12. I sleep late. What do you want? I work nights. You know, that's why I do the quantum show at 9 o'clock. Yeah, there's no deleted comments. I Wrangler said is inside. Somebody said it's inside joke. Okay, which a 9, which is good. Yeah. 45 goes down to a 9 too, which is pretty cool. And but yeah, that happened. The 45, all that stuff. Okay. I feel like I've been held back lately, and it's not held back as in we will not let you succeed. It's like we will not let you screw yourself over. So that's another thing. Once you're calm and you vent and you get it out of your system, whatever. Because I was for the past 3 weeks, y'all. It has been very trying, right? It's been very trying because of the whole medical situation. By the way, you know, I released that first video not showing the hardware. There were there are two shorts on my channel. One is right before I got it, the Foley, and one right after. The right after, I was in shock. And I didn't know you're not supposed to feel that way even like 5 minutes after. And that was like 20 minutes later. So something was wrong and I didn't know because I'd never been through that before. By the way, don't get torture cups instead. It's much better to deal with it, you know. Given the choice, I'll take torture cuffs because that was mean and dick move, but you know what's worse? A Foley catheter that you're allergic to. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, zip ties would be better than a pulley, right? But Dorothy is saying that she saw a documentary about the coronal hole, dark spot on the sun, and how it's been affecting people. Also, Schumann resonances have been weird lately. They have been. Everybody is on edge, and you know what? We're all being affected. I feel affected. People are getting sick around me. I oh, by the way, I was able to make some progress today. Health wise, I was able to make some progress today. And I got this new stuff that Raven turned me on to. It's a drink mix, right? It's just a healthy fruit. Well, kind of fruity. It tastes like medicine fruit. And it's seems to be helping, but I've been taking all this other stuff at the same time. So um yeah, I'm trying to do the don't say so much, and and it's like yeah, intergalactic, you're saying I seen the video, some people can't sleep, some sleep too much, right? This is Schumann resonance issues. That's what's going on. Okay, I didn't write a whole lot down for this show because I was trying to keep it all calm. Okay, but I did talk about everything so far. And I also wanted to, oh, sorry, long day. I woke up at noon. I also wanted to talk about what I've been seeing lately on spaces in the field of ufology. Okay. Ah, yes, it was 2 days ago. And correct. Right. Okay. Now, I've been watching spaces concerning ufology. All right. It is a different playing field than here. Here, we talk about stuff. Look at my panels, right? We talk about stuff and we don't necessarily, I mean, I have people coming on and we all, first of all, we get along. We're not necessarily in 100% agreement with each other, but we're not enemies to each other. They're going, oh, Dorothy, you've seen it. Yeah, I've seen you in there watching, listening with me. The infighting is epic in spaces. What that's the narrative. That's the divide people up psyop. That's part of it. They're falling for it. They're fighting amongst themselves when they are disclosure. We are the ones doing it, right? Not the government. We are the ones doing it. The government don't want us to know it all. We already know. Just because we're not public figures, I'm not Lou Eleganzo. Shout out Richie. And I'm not gonna go on Good Morning America. Though I freaking would. Call me. Call me. Love you, mean it. Good morning, you or not good morning. Good morning, America. Yeah, it's confusing. It's so much disinformation, and people are just attacking each other in spaces. It's taking the forefront of ufology. Stop. Don't participate in that stuff. Not you, Dorothy, but I mean, just people going on. I like Tupa. I like Red Panda, but I don't participate in that kind of. It's just arguing. You did this about me. I did this about you. You did this about me. You said this. You lie. You're fake. What is that? Is that helping ufology, or you got to take your own ego out of it? I have. Look at my huge 1,000 subscriber channel. Not worried about. That's an ego trip. If people end up here, they're meant to be here. Okay. Even that dude saying that my dicyanin goggles were fake, he was meant to be here somehow. I don't need to know. That's my leap of faith right there. But if someone's going to find me, they're going to find me because the universe says, hey, you know what? Here's it on your random feed. Here's it on a, you're going to see this random sticker somewhere out there. And they ended up here. Hey, Hellfire. What's going on? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Good to see you here. Yeah, I know you're listening to the spaces too, because I see you out there. Yeah, I don't, all it does is get me angry, and then I don't have information. They're saying, you did this to me. I don't know what anybody did to anybody. Yeah, it's becoming toxic again. Did we expect anything else? And that shouldn't be the forefront of ufology. We should be looking at getting together, not so we can fight or victimize or cancel culture each other, but so we can compare notes. This is what I saw. What does it compare to you? No one's trying to be right. We want to know what's going on. Now, I have had my personal disclosure. I recommend everyone go after personal disclosure. I don't mean barging into the Pentagon saying, show me the aliens. Don't do that. You'll just get arrested. And it's not, military arrest is not nice, because they don't have this, you don't have the same kind of like civil rights as if you get arrested for a dog ticket. Okay. No, it's not. It's even less fun. They will take your clothes off behind the building in front of everybody. Okay. I didn't have that happen to me. I drove past while I saw it happening to a couple of gangbangers on Fort Bliss. Oh boy, that was something. But personal disclosure, go after it. Learn to meditate. Hell, eat something that you know will keep you awake on the edge of sleep, because that's right where you want to be. That is the mindset where you're in a waking dream, where you can see you're kind of like almost but you can't fall asleep all the way. One of those nights where you lay down and you have all this stuff going through your head. That's where you need to be. That's it. That's exactly it. If you need to eat pasta with heavy spaghetti and I don't know what it was. What was it? Dried herbs in it, like basil, right? That will do it. That will keep you awake if you have kind of a sensitive set of pipes like me, right? That kept me, something like that kept me awake. And that's how I was able to dial out. It works. Just first, you got to know who you want to talk to. And you can't have any fear or insecurity. And you can't be like, you're not going to invade me. No, that's not what's up. They're out there. They're just watching the critters in the wilds, which we are the critters in the wilds. And so that's why I've been avoiding. I told Richie this when I was on there. I love ufology from the sidelines. I don't want to be into it because it's so toxic. And I'm not selling a book. I'm not doing anything like, I'm not going on tour. I might have some fans, like window fans. I was like, thanks to all my fans of the Quantum Show, these are my biggest fans. And they all say Quantum Show and like have a little flag, Quantum Show, QS. I might do that just for fun and do a press release in front of the library, and I'll put like AI people, ghosts. I'll have Bigfoot in the crowd, right? Why don't they do that? By the way, did people see my thumbnail today? This is a fun one. This is a real fun one. I like this one. I like this one. It came up with a few others that were bad, right? I'll show you. I'll get them and I'll show them to you. Aussie's reminding us all, man, time is flying. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're Quantum. Yep. Of all the funny cat videos and arrested over dog tickets videos, you come to the Quantum Show with Bigfoot holding up a card, wearing a Bigfoot shirt. I love that. I love that. Let me go ahead and go over there, and I want to go. Now, I did. Let me show you some of the rejected ones that AI came up with, right? I'm not good at this stuff. I am not good at these things because I don't have a lot of, you know, patience for the prompts. And this is a rejected. So bad, right? So bad, rejected. This was so funny. Watch this. Rejected. He's too skinny. And what is going on with look at those arms and the skin. Let me maximize dude here. He's wearing Bigfoot skinny. What happened? Did he get caught on fire? Oh my god, poor Bigfoot. He looks just as mean as the other one, and he looks meaner than the one on the shirt. And I said good with good lighting, and there's a lamp in the background. Give me a break. So there's that one, right? And let me go over to the other one. These are so funny. And I've asked for an alien wearing a Bigfoot shirt, but this isn't. Oh man, this is so good. This is an alien Bigfoot wearing a Bigfoot shirt, right? I need to just save these. And this is just as crazy as I know, right? Right. Skinny Bigfoot with reptilian arms, right? He got Godzilla flesh. Wait till you see the next one. This guy. What is AI thinking? What is AI? I said a gray alien, not this guy. And I said holding a sign. No, like my signs, my little booklet, not a business card. Look at this crazy. What the Bigfoot alien hybrid? I know, right? I don't know. Hybridized or something. Alien, reptilian. What? I have no idea. At least he doesn't look like he got caught in fire this time. I know. Oh, I know it. I got to show you the other ones too, because I said at first I said Star Wars shirt, and then it gave me the wrong pictures. Right? Hey, how do you want to get sued? You know, and I was thinking, what? This is what I said: a gray alien wearing a Star Wars shirt with good lighting and a computer desk. Oh, hold on. Let me get it. Let me save it. I can publish them all again later. These are just freaking nuts, man. AI, and thanks. And I like AI. I know you all know I like AI, but come on. Freaking Baby Yoda. Give me a break here. Look at this. Wearing Star Wars or whatever. And wait till you see the other ones. I'm saving them all, but they're not for public consumption. They're just, ugh. Oh yeah. I don't think I showed you this one. This is actually, I almost went with this one, right? What? Oh. I almost went with, I'm going to go ahead and just save it like that. And then, why isn't it opening? Oh, here it is. Okay, I can just do it this way. Almost went with this one. This is a good one. I like it, but it's still not quite. Yeah, if you look at the watermark on the picture, it says Kling AI. That's what I'm using. And I heard about it from Red Panda Koala, right? This is a pretty good one. I like this one, but I didn't like it more than the other one. This was a pretty good one. Every time you say good lighting, it shows a lamp in the picture. At least he looks like Bigfoot. It's kind of small unless that's a gigantic monitor, right? And you ask, yeah, if you look at the watermark, right? Yeah, it reminds me of Planet of the Apes too. If you look at the watermark down here, can you see my cursor right there? It says Kling AI, Kling AI. And you just I sign in with Google, and you can do so many pictures or videos a month or a week, and you can sign up for more. And it's doing a really good job. So I might sign up for more. But let me show you some more of the fails. It was, like what? Some of these are, what are you even thinking? Hold on, I need to just save these. These are so funny because they're so bad. I mean, they're not done bad, but they're not what I was asking for. Look at this. What is this? Frog kid with a light in the background holding a card, a sign up. You see the little thing? Where is he? Well, you can't see it. Over the left of the chair, that little, he is cute, but not what I was wanting. Not what I was going for. That does not represent me at all. Bigfoot is a better representation. Really? So just some of this stuff is so funny when I try to do these things, and I wish I should spend a lot more time on it, but there's not a whole lot of time because I got to keep my head straight too. And okay, you saw that one, and this is just another kind of a version of the. I didn't notice this. Okay, let's take a close look. Okay, let's take a little bit of a close look. This is too funny. Yeah, not the mama. Wait till you see this guy. I was bragging about the hands. Look at this. He has one hand on the keyboard, two hands on the keyboard. Wait, another hand holding up a tiny little card. Oh man, this stuff is just so funny sometimes. Not what I was asking for. And I love that. I don't know. AI is a lot of fun. AI is a lot of fun. I didn't mean that to be. I needed to pick me up. I guess I needed to laugh because I'm so yeah, I didn't save that one yet. Okay. I don't know what the shirt is supposed to say. I'm looking at it, and it's just, it says Star Wars. The look with those hands. Oi. Well, yes and no. Dorothy is saying, so the prompts must be very specific to work out the way you want. Yes and no. Yes, you have to be specific because it'll, like, if I just say a drawer or Bigfoot talking to a robot, it will not give any kind of background. It will be like the 80s notebook backgrounds where it's just splashes of color all over. And yeah, jump in, Dorothy. Go to the Kling AI website. Throw some stuff out there. Pick something, look around where you are. Pick something like cartoon robot. looking up, or cartoon droid looking up. See what it comes up with, and it'll give you several things, right? Which sometimes it's really cool. But yeah, I guess I needed to blow off even more steam because every day is pushing me further and further to doing something stupid. And even the quantum is reaching back through people who know me. And sometimes they don't even know it. And your guides will do that. You will, okay. Well, show us some stuff, Dorothy. You got Twitter, you got X. Post that stuff up there. Just come up with something that alien playing a piano in a grand ballroom. Go for it. Go for it. I want to do that. Hey, that's how the Egyptians got started. That's how everybody gets started. Go for it. Heck yeah. I recommend Kling AI because it's really good. There it is. There it is. Ask AI to draw you a picture of Dorothy Hawkins. That's a good idea. I need to. And there are little tweaks and things that if you have to really study the program. I'm not really studying the program. I do this once, 2 or 3 times a week and see what I can come up with. And it's fun or it's not. Or just falls flat on its face. And there have been some flat falls, let me tell you. Let me show you. Oh, these are some fails. Well, they're not really fails, right? These are some that I had made for the show, but it didn't make the cut, right? And I'm going to go ahead and just save them and show them because why not? This is one that it looks a little bit creepier than I think it was meant to look. See, that was from a few weeks ago. Not exactly what I was going for. In an office with computers on the desks, and he's got a necklace with a microphone on it. Not what I was going for. Again, look in the corner, the bottom right, and you see Kling AI. So, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not what I was going for. So, oh yeah, Dorothy, I urge you, just do something. It doesn't matter. For your own, what am I doing today type thing, right? And I showed you the alien dogs from a few weeks ago, right? And they were good. But they were for a different they were not right. I just didn't even bother with them, right? But you can do that. And let me back up a little bit. I didn't mean to go up on AI art and Bigfoot and stuff. By the way, I'm still on for July. I'm still on. I'm healing. I'm starting to recover. I'm getting better. So I'm still on for July. Me and Shingoji are going to go up there. And does anybody want to come with us? Raven, I've been wanting you to come since last year. Why don't you come down? Do you want to come down? I can't exactly send a plane to come pick you up, but I know you're 8 hours away. Now, if you're in Texas, that'd be like, I'll see you in 8 hours. But this is Tennessee and it's different. But I will actually buy the tickets. I don't care. I'll buy general admission tickets for people who want to come. And we go around and watch the weirdness unfold because you know who shows up at Bigfoot conference? Bigfoot does not show up at the Bigfoot conference. Aliens do. Every damn time. I didn't realize what I was going to be seeing every time I go up there. aliens show up. That is a hot spot. Gatlinburg is a hot spot. That whole area is a hot spot. So I may try. Now we got time. The Bigfoot conference is in July. Let me see here. Do I have it written down? Yep, July 26th. So does anybody want to organize like something to where we all throw in and get like a big van or something to rent? Or a Bigfoot costume? I ain't gonna be wearing it because ain't nobody gonna believe a 5'7" Bigfoot. That would I might be I might wear one of them t-shirts with a mask and have a Bigfoot. It might be me. That might be me right there. I might go as this guy. Let's see. Do you think I could pull it off? Do you think I could pull this off? Going to a Bigfoot conference? A mini Bigfoot, yeah, kid Bigfoot. Like this dude with a t-shirt on of his dad. So funny. Yeah, I wish. See, that's the thing about being a tiny show. You know, I can barely do me. I've never been able to sponsor anything, right? There you go. The chat is scrolling. 6'2". Come on, Aussie boss. But I think you're a little bit further away than anybody's really willing to handle for a 1-day event. You know what I mean? I don't think they would. Would they freak if you wore a gorilla mask there? I don't think they would, but they would be like, boo, loser. Boo, not Bigfoot. You know better. Boo. It's a different crowd, those guys, right? I love them to death, but it's a different crowd. And I want to be live streaming from there because I haven't in the past. They ask you not to live stream stuff, but I paid my money. You know, I am look, I have a channel that has been active for over 2 years. I don't even remember. Well, it's in the name, 2022, 3-year-old channel. And why not? Am I not press? Do I get freedom of the press? I believe I do. I think that is what it's, yeah. I think I can go in there as freedom of the press, and I don't think I need any kind of like authority. You know, it's like constitutional, but it is a private event, a paid for event, so that's different. What's his name's going to be there? Who says they're just apes? Jeff Muldrum, he's going to be there. I believe he's going to be there. But y'all, Hellbent Holler is going to be at the Bigfoot conference in Gatlinburg. I'm going. If nothing else, I have been talking to those guys. They've been in YouTube. I've been talking to them in the chat room. They're so cool. They're rugged people. They go out into the land between the lakes. Let me tell you, it is rough country back there. Okay. If it ain't wet and muddy, it's rocky, and you got all kinds of hoops and wails and cries and other strange people. I say other strange people. Right. I'm the strangest one on this show. So up there we go. I knew it was coming. I was watching the time. Please like and subscribe if you're here. You're quantum. Of all the places and all the times you ended up here, you are totally quantum. And I'm going to go ahead and call it. This has been the Quantum Show. We caught up. We went over me getting arrested lightly, me being on Rich Saves America. Link will be in the description after the show. Talked about the cemetery walk, reading, seeing more signs all the time. 45, things working out for you, or things working out a certain way, being pointed in a certain direction. I showed you the receipt, and you got to stay calm. And my spirit guide treats me with kid gloves. I appreciate it. It's nice to have that, especially from a higher being, higher spiritual being. Oh man. And I went over the stuff about given the choice between torture cups and a Foley catheter, I choose the torture cups. That's fine. And talked about spaces, and they're falling right into the narrative. Argue amongst yourselves, so you will all look like idiots. That's what's being done. And I'm not going to do that, right? Yep, there's going to be a panel in a little while, 20, 30 minutes. You know the deal. And I'm going to be going back over what happened this week, talking with the panel, whoever shows up. Never know. I'm pretty sure Bigfoot's not going to show up for this one, but the aliens and the agents might. So we shall see. Went over the action figures, Robot Jim. Shout out, dude. Talk to me on Facebook, because I would love to print off like a 12-inch version and a 6 or 8-inch version of the dude. And that card is amazing. I love that. That was so cool, man. Okay. And okay, flashing the red light at me already. Not you, Renee, but there's Aussie saying, hey, buddy, come on, you gotta go. The next one is up. I'm just kidding, Aussie. But you take that promotion seriously, I can see. Renee, keep it quantum. See you on the panel show. Thanks for coming by, everybody. I am going to go ahead and start pushing buttons. I'm already always, thank you. Thanks, Dorothy. I appreciate it. I'm always going over time. That's okay. Watch for an updated description for all the couple of things that I've talked about. And thanks, Samo. I saw you come in, but I was really into it. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to not say hi. Welcome back to the Quantum Show, and we're out. Nah. I'm just joking. But happy Memorial Day weekend for those that are in the United States, I guess. And talk to you soon. Pushing buttons. Where's the cue card that she gave me? Where's the cue card? There it is. Pushing, but he gave me, sorry. Pushing buttons. Back soon in the panel. Thanks, everybody. Pushing buttons.